Hey guys, just thought we would share with you a little bit of the footage we got from when we took a quick trip, just a weekend down in Miami. We originally had rented a Chevy Malibu for the weekend, but unfortunately the brakes went out, so we ended up getting an upgrade to this Mustang, which was an amazing way to experience Miami. If you can afford it, I definitely recommend it. This particular area is pretty cool because it is right near Wynwood Walls. It is an outdoor museum that features muralists from all over the world, and it's a very different experience than walking into a museum with really cold white walls.
This is a Japanese artist. He's based in Brooklyn. Matsuyami, I believe his name is. I really enjoyed this piece. I really enjoyed the colors in the background.
This was my favorite mural at the entire park. I just love David Cho. He's so incredible. He's so good at capturing emotion in every single painting he does. I really recommend checking him out. And this is just a random wall that you can find just as you exit Wynwood Walls. I just love any time you can see dripping paint that looks like it's been applied loosely and just confidently. It makes me so happy. I know everybody thinks I'm weird just sitting there staring at a wall, but it's what I love.
It's always good to invest a little time in a city by just walking around and taking in the sights. It helps you see the local culture.
We probably don't recommend walking around at noon when the heat of the day is just happening. That's what we decided to do. Me being as pale as I am, I got a lot of sunburns, but that's okay. It was definitely worth it to see all of the street art in the sun. Here we are on a random side street. I'm not really sure what we were actually saying in this clip, but I'm sure it was very important.
It is so important that it's just hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Did you know it's hot? If I would have had time, I would have loved to write down every single name of every single artist that was on all of these walls. Maybe someday I'll come back and I'll do it. I just love Beavis and Butthead that popped up in that little wall before. It's just such a fun experience just walking around. I definitely recommend doing it. This was the first meal we had in Miami. It was a nice little Mediterranean chain restaurant off the side of the road. I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, so it's always really difficult for me to find things while traveling. I had a lot of salads in Miami.
I'm not really sure what this place was called, but I remember it being really delicious because we were really, really hungry at that point from walking around all day in the hot heat.
Here we're headed over the bridge, heading to Miami Beach where we stayed for the weekend. We normally like to stay in kind of quieter places or lofts in cities, but we decided to do something a little bit different this time around, and it was a great experience. Not sure we would do it again. The first hotel we stayed at was the Good Times Hotel, and it was really beautiful. The design was so cool, and I loved exploring the different places that it had. Had a really awesome pool that unfortunately we didn't get a picture of. This is our room. We didn't leave it very much. We basically just lazed around until we got to go out to the beach. They also have really incredible wallpaper in the elevator. We also hit up the Perez Contemporary Art Museum. This was probably my favorite thing I've seen in a museum in a really long time. The artist's name is Carlos Cruz Diaz, and this piece is called Chromosaturation. It's really cool because it shows what colors can do, and it plays with light. Two of my favorite things on the planet. It's so fun to explore. I highly recommend if you are in Miami to come and just take a walk through this, because seeing it on film doesn't do the actual experience justice. At Admittedly, we're not huge partiers. We don't enjoy the nightlife too much, but we did want to check out Miami Beach's Ocean Drive to see what it looked like at night.
And we stayed at the Cardozo Hotel. We stayed right above where you see the sea. In the Cardozo, I do not recommend that. A lot of light coming in, a lot of noise. Big world, a lot of strange smells.
This is some early morning footage that we got. We normally get up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and on a normal day, so it was pretty par for the course. We were really lucky that we got to come out and get the sunrise. We took a lot of time lapses, and this was probably my favorite part of our whole vacation, was getting up really early and sitting on the beach and watching the sun come up.
I think we're talking about how beautiful it is in the morning with a nice breeze and the sun is up and how gorgeous it is around.
We did end up getting mojitos at least one time while we were in Miami. This was actually our super fancy dinner date. Ha 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 ha. Yes, we are being fancy. Clark liked his mojito, which was super surprising. He's normally not a big fan. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to catch you guys later on the next video. Probably won't be as bougie, probably walking around the city streets, but we will catch you then. Don't forget to subscribe.